Hey everybody, this is Kit Holmes, Reverend Kit Holmes. It is Wednesday. That means it's time for One Mind Wednesdays. It's Wednesday, December the 21st, 2022. The title of this One Mind Wednesday day is Got a Light? Today is the 21st of December. That means it's Winter Solstice. And in the Northern Hemisphere, what we're heading into is the longest night of the year when we have the least amount of daylight, sunlight, during the day. Earth's orbit, it moves us into the time of winter, all of those things, all the science behind that. We know this. And tomorrow, on the 22nd, we start the progressing back into more daylight hours, moving back into the light. So it's a celebration. The solstice has always been a celebration, at least in the northern hemisphere, of the return of the light. In the southern hemisphere, it is opposite. It is also the fourth day of Hanukkah, which is the celebration of the miracle of the lamp oil, where there was, in Judaism, there was only enough oil to keep a lamp lit for one day, and it lasted for 8. It's also 4 days before Christmas, and 5 days before the beginning of Kwanzaa. So, the ritual of lighting a candle, been around for thousands of years. And we think about going into a church. The votives that you see, we light a candle and say a prayer, especially around this time of year. For travelers, light a candle in the window was an indication that a home was open and welcome to travelers. So this time of year, as we're moving into these very quickly into the full steam holiday season, I invite us all to light a candle, and light a candle this week in particular for travelers in much of the United States who are either already in a pretty brutal winter storm or heading into it in the next few days. Light a candle for all of those who do not have a permanent home, those who are not in their own home because they're in the hospital or in hospice. Light a candle for those who cannot, for whatever reason, find their own light. Those who, because of a buried belief that they're separate from the one mind and the one heart, outpicture that fear and that loneliness and that separation. They outpicture it in the world as greed and power over, and rather than collaboration and knowing that there is enough for everyone, and there is. So light a candle for anybody that you know that is hurting in any way, shape, or form, including ourselves. It's okay to light a candle for ourselves and say, yeah, this is my decision right in this moment to open myself to knowing that I do have light within. This is that time where we just take a moment, we can remember, we can take a breath, we can do that for ourselves. Light a candle for love and peace, for kindness, collaboration, curiosity, and wonder. Light a candle for the children, no matter what age we are. We're all still children. Children of war, children of pandemic, natural and man-made disasters, of poverty. And remember that it only takes a spark, just a sliver of light, to spark hope. Remember that it only takes one candle to light thousands. This is the season of light. So, light a candle for the willingness to look for the dark in any situation. Know that I wish you all a very, very happy Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and joyful Kwanzaa. And until next week for One Mind Wednesdays, be well. Know that I love you dearly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this. And we are all part of that one mind, which means we're all in it together. And kindness matters. So, love to you all. See you next week, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific. Have a wonderful holiday.